Hello everybody, Revan Magus here welcoming you. You've seen the worst, you've seen the best girls in Stardew Valley. Now, it's time for the guys. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, let's start off with Grandpa. Ghost. I mean, he's been gone for a while. Probably falls into a weird category of what you're into, so we're going into no touchy with him. I mean, I'm not into that ghost stuff. Alright, next up, let's jump into, I'm gonna knock out some of the weirder ones. The goblin dude. He's like the witch's bodyguard kind of guy. He, like, you know, he's there. He, like, guards. He's alright. Look at those teeth, though. Those could, like, sharpen and stab you during the middle of any, like, make-out session. You know what? We're gonna go no touchy. Boom. I don't know. I don't like the teeth. The teeth are too much. And his chin kind of looks like a butt. Alright. Vincent, no touchy. Not even discussing why that. You know what? Same for the gnome. The dwarf, sorry. Alright, next we got the guy of JoJo. I cannot remember his name. Martin? No, it's not that. Anyway. Owns JoJo Mart. Kind of a dick, but actually, like, does humanitarian stuff. I mean, like, he does rebuild all the, like, bridging stuff. He, like, provides jobs to the economy. Overall, maybe he's not really that, like, terrible. You know what? This is gonna shock people. I'm putting him up in a B. Alright, we got Crowbot. You know what? This dude, you can get him into your house. He's awesome. He's probably one of the best characters. You know what? You're high A. Alright, next up, let's take out the governor. You don't really get to interact with him much other than during the village, like, events. He's kind of around. He does some of the festivity stuff. I believe the cooking contest is the big one where you make the giant potluck with him. Fashionable. One of the more fashionable guys. I mean, that hat, that mustache, everything about him is nice. But I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna put you in the C for now, and we'll come back. Maybe if something strikes my fancy. Mr. Key. This dude. This is like one of those dudes. Like, he runs a casino. He's awesome, stylish. Has great clothing. I mean, look at that. You have a galaxy suit. Runs a casino. Awesome dude. You know what? You're going in the A too. It's hard to like. It's hard to not want to like him. That's the worst part about all of it. Alright. Next we're going with Marlin. Marlin. I mean, like, he's suave with the sword, has an eye patch, which eye patches immediately make you cooler. Has a cape on it, like, has a cape. I mean, come on, dude's got a cape. Piercing blue eyes. Just get lost in. You know what? I'm gonna have to put you B, but I'm putting you above Morris. I looked up his name. That's what his name was. Alright, next we got Gil. Man, Gil. I didn't really like Gil. Gil's kind of like, I mean, he's in the, like, adventure, like, he gives you some cool items, weapons, that kind of stuff, but, like, he gives you the challenges to hunt slimes, do all that kind of stuff. He's like, okay. Man. You know, a lot of the villagers in this are, like, old. You know what? We're gonna go Krusty. He's a little bit... Yeah. Alright, real quick, George. Krusty. You know what? Yeah. Yep. Krusty. Alright, so next we got the wizard. Oh my gosh, the wizard. Oh man. I love the wizard. The wizard's like probably the coolest guy. He's one of the only guys you can talk to about kind of the magical elements going on in this, like the village, the city. He generally like he's probably the father of Abigail, my favorite girl. Man, stylish, awesome house, does magic. Yeah, it's got to be that. It's got to be. There's no S tier. The bouncer. I don't really remember anything about this guy. I think he just tells you don't go in the casino. Does he do anything else? I mean, he throws a bomb at you, and if you try to push past him, see. This is like bottom tier. I mean, like, come on. He throws bombs at you. All right, next up, I'm gonna go with Kent. Oh, Kent. What can I say about Kent? First of all, he went to war, so he's a national treasure. He's a hero. So I feel like you can't even put him in the C category. But he's got bad PTSD. Oh man. It's rough because like man. He's okay, but he's got a lot of problems. You know what? Get your own category. Hero but flawed. You know what? He deserves it. He deserves it. Now, we have Willie. Oh. I don't know about Willie. Willie's like one of those dudes. Like, I love his like briny, salty, like kind of like feel to him. He's kind of got that like teaches you how to fish, gives you fishing poles. Smokes, so that brings him down. You know what? He does look like a homeless dude. He's above the other two. And you're going into the Krusty. He's above the other two, but my god. I don't know. It's just, there's too much with that. That's just, I bet he smells funky. Alright, Pierre. You know what? Even though he's the dad of Abigail, I have a real problem with this dude. I hate his like methodologies and like every cutscene with him I don't like. Like he always comes off as this like guy that just seems like a dick. Oh my gosh. You know what? You're going Pierre's bottom. This is yeah. You know what? Yeah. Alright, Mary Lewis. See, normally with okay, I don't think Mary Lewis is attractive at all. I don't think anything. Like, I like his dress. I like his clothing. I like his shorts, his underwear shorts. Those are awesome. But you know what? Ah, man. He also did get Marnie, which is kind of... Oh, you know what? You get the B tier just because of that. Like, he is a reacher and a half. Gus, man, if you had a few drinks in you, Gus is there. Gus is like, those beer goggles would help you out, but, oh man. I don't know, he just, he's a nice dude. Like, he doesn't actually do anything in the game. He's kind of, like, his sprite looks like Mario. I mean, just for the fact his sprite looks like Mario, you get a B. Alright, next up, let's go with Gunther, my boy. Runs a library. Looks like he came from a Civil War reenactment course. Has those awesome spectacles, the gloves, the goatee. Oh my gosh, this is like a... You know what? Boom. This guy. Just, Demetrius. Oh boy. Demetrius. I'm starting to pick up that I do not like any of the father figures in this game. And I think Demetrius is there with it. I don't like how, like, if you try to date Maru, the first thing he says is, like, I will basically ruin you. And he's like, blur, I'm gonna be like that. So, see. Alright, next up. Oh my gosh, we got Clint. You know what? I have to say about... You know what? Clint. Every scene he's in is the most cringeworthy... Like, just cringy as hell. You know what I say about that? Boom. Absolute garbage. I hate Clint. I hate everything about him. If you date any of the... Like, if you date, Emily, he's weird. Half the time he's, like, passive-aggressive. Everything with him is just cringy as hell. I can't stand this dude. Anytime I have to interact with him to get my tools, like, upgraded, I'm like, do I really need that upgrade? Yeah. I don't. Oh, gosh. Linus. Oh, my God, this dude. This is gonna be, like, one of those... Ah, man. I feel for him. He's kind of okay in the game. Like, you know, he's like a hobo. He lives above, like, Maru's house, like, and Robin's. He's like okay. Like, everything with him is just okay. He doesn't really... He teaches you special bait. You can kind of see him rummaging through garbage, all that stuff. You know what? Is he bad, though? Is he bad? He looks like Fred Flintstone with his sprite, which I kind of like. He's not... He's kind of crusty. But he's still, like, okay. Is he above Willie? You know what? Right there. Yeah. That seems okay. That seems like where he should be. Shane. I'm sure I'm going to get slack for this. Shane's, like, everything with him, absolute garbage. He is an absolute garbage. Bottom tier. Bottom lowest. Should not even be in this game. If they removed him, if they gave you the option to get rid of him, run him out of town, I would get rid of him. His story sucks. His personality sucks. Everything about it, this character is awful. There's only one good thing, and he's like kind of like a little bit like good to Jazz, but like outside that, no. He's an absolute trash character. Should be removed. I question anybody that takes him as their like mate in the game. All right, Elliot. Man. I don't know how to like what to say about this guy. Like, I don't think I've ever interacted with him that much in the game. To be honest, I talk to him, I say hi. He's kind of got that very playboy look to him. He's pretty, but like his whole spiel is he's like a writer. I don't know really anything about his personality. I honestly don't. I don't even like play as this, like to see this character. It's just, I'm gonna give him B just because I don't even know based on top B. Because I don't even know anything about him, like what his like anything is about. All right, Harvey. I like Harvey. Harvey's a doctor. I mean, he's like the doctor in the town. Kind of cool. Kind of good all around. Works in the clinic. Passionate about the health of the townsfolk. Overall, just a pretty, like, nice guy. Goes there. Okay. So, let's see. We got Alex as one of ours. I don't know how I feel about Alex. Alex is kind of one of those characters. I mean, you feel bad. He's kind of had a rough upbringing. His dog's like the one character he cares about. He's kind of that typical like jock. But like when you dive deeper, he does have a lot to offer. I think he's cool. And I do enjoy the fact like just seeing him like every morning when you walk into town by his house. He's kind of always there. You know what? He's got to have the A. Oh man, these are the two. Alright, so I like Sam. Smokes. He's okay. These two both smoke, and that's like that's like a complete deal breaker for me. In real life is the smoking aspect. So, you can get them to quit. Like he'll quit, so he's at least better. Sam, they both play in a band. D&D. Well, they both play D&D, don't they? Honestly, these two are interchangeable just with like blonde hair. Like you could really do anything with these two and they swap around. Like computer programmer works at like JoJo Mart. Alright, since he'll quit smoking, he can go to S. You can go to A, Sam. Alright, so this is the list. This is my personal list. I'm curious to see if you guys feel the same about this. Honestly, I think it's a perfect list. I think it's appropriate, especially where Shane is. Is there... I mean, yeah. So, if you guys want to leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me think if this is something you guys agree with. But until next time, I'll catch you later.